Creating a chart in Excel is easier than you think. I'll show you the quickest and simplest way to do it. Also, how to use your chart in other programs. Let's get started on creating a simple chart in Excel. As you see here on the screen, I have some data set up for my pizza shop of different types of pizzas and how many we sold in each month. Now, glancing at this, there's a lot of numbers. It's a little hard to figure out what my top sellers are for which month. So it's very easy to create a simple chart to visually look at this better. So let's select up the data that we have. If we press our Alt F1, Excel will automatically create a chart for us. As you can see here, now I can look at my chart and see that in January, our top sellers was a Meat Lovers. And in May, the top seller was a mushroom pizza. So this at a glance gives us a lot more clarity on the data that we are looking at. Now we can also change the way we look at the data. This is we're looking at it by the month. If I wanted to change by the type, I can go up here to switch row and column, and now I can actually look and see, okay, these are by the types of pizzas that we sell and which month was my top seller for that type of pizza. Looking at this, it looks like mushroom is my top selling type of pizza, and overall it looks like mushroom is my top selling pizza for all my sales. Now I'm going to switch this back to the months. Now, let's say I want to change the format of my chart here. You can actually go up to some pre-standard styles of charts that already exist. By clicking on the different options up here, you will see it changes the style and the look of my chart. Now, if there's none of those look like what you'd like, you can actually click the button here, and this will actually drop down and give you even more options of more charts. So once you find one that you like, you could use that. Now there's also a quick layout, and if you go over here to quick layout, you can actually click on different ways that the data is shown also. So you can actually click on this. Now you can see it actually brings the sales data into the bottom of my chart as well. Gives me a title on the side and also a title for the main title. Another option could be where it moves the types up on the side, and now I have a title to go across the bottom and on the side as well as the chart. We're going to use this one today to play around here. So to change the chart title, I can click on that, and actually I can go up here and actually can start change this to whatever I want to type. Now I can also make this dynamic by being in this location, come up to my formula bar and click equals, and then select the title of my chart and hit enter. Now you'll see that my title automatically comes in, and this is dynamic because actually I can come up here and change the cell to say, instead of my pizza sales, I could just say pizza sales and hit enter. When I update that, it automatically updates the title on my chart. Now to change the title on the side here, click on that, and then we could type in what the data is representing, and we're going to say sales. And then down at the bottom, we're going to change this to months. Oops. So now I have my sales in months there. Now I can actually change any of this information by clicking on it, and I can make this bold by coming up here and click bold. So you can kind of change the titles by your fonts, your bolds and stuff like that based on what you would like to see also. Now I can actually have this chart setting here on my spreadsheet beside my data, or if I want to, actually I can move this to its own separate tab here on the bottom so it doesn't get in my way. So what I can do is I select my chart, right click, go to move chart, and I want to tell it I want to put it on a new sheet, and I click OK. And now if you notice, I have a tab down at the bottom here, and it's only showing the chart. So now I can go back to my sheet 1, which has my data, or I can go back to my chart, and there's my chart. Now let's say we want to use this data to be used in, let's say I want to use it in Word. Select my sheet up, right click, tell it we want to copy it, and then we could go into Word and we just right click and click paste, and there I brought my document in, my chart in, so actually I can use it within my document if I want to. Now I can also bring that into a PowerPoint for a presentation. I can do the same thing, just click on my slide and then click paste. Now it's a little big, so we can just actually reduce that down in size, and we can move it around to accommodate wherever we would want it to be in our slide, and we could add a title, and now we're ready for a presentation with that slide. Now I encourage you to try creating charts in Excel on your own. Share your experience in the comments below. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future tutorials. Here are some videos that might help you be more productive with Microsoft Excel.